And we are live, Irish Podcast episode 5. And this episode is going to be an emotional episode because already I'm going to start. We're doing a farewell it's a tribute for IronWolf, okay? Um a fellow YouTuber that not only inspired me, made me laugh, not only supported me and played games with me. He's a stand-up person all around, okay? And before we get into that with about IronWolf, introduce themselves. And for me, I've been playing Borderlands, State of Decay, playing Gears of War. I'm aiming, and I'm almost there to get my 100K on Xbox. Start introducing yourselves, everybody. Whoever wants to go first, go ahead.
All right. Do I sound like a robot to y'all first and foremost?
Nah.
No,
You're fine.
It's your boy, the Real Kano, the brutally honest gamer. You dig? And Borderlands, the pre-sequel, Speed, and I just started playing Metal Gear Solid 5 with the Phantom Pain, and I'm enjoying the games myself. You dig? And oh yeah, if y'all need some banner art, banner art for your YouTubes or social media links, hit me up. I get you right. You dig? Yeah,
Going in and out.
gamin.com. Go check it out.
What you been playing?
Oh, you asking me?
Hello?
Yeah, you asking me again?
Yeah, what you been playing? I didn't hear you.
Oh, I've been playing Need for Speed, Borderlands the pre-sequel, and I just started playing Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. And also, y'all go check out intermediategaming.com.
Next up.
go ahead.
Okay. How's it going, everyone? Watch Mojo here, bringing you another top 10 chips from Shrek. I'm joking. That's my parasitical impression. Yo, what's going on, people? Vexy and Swift here. I will be uploading the vlog soon, so stay tuned for that on my channel. Follow me on Twitter at VexyNYT. I basically do vlogs, Drive Club videos, and anything else that's miscellaneous and entertaining. Please go subscribe to everyone on this panel. They all make great content. And if you do need any artwork done, holler at Kano. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this. Leave a like, share it with your friends, and yeah.
Yo, what's happening here? Sinister Tar Heel here, and just my first time being in the podcast. Because I pretty much know almost everybody here. You can look me up on YouTube on Sinister Tar Heel. Basically, the games I've been playing is Gears of War 4, Battlefield 1, and of course I just started playing WWE 2K17. And that's about it.
Nice.
Okay, yo, this is DJ Tuckmaster 785, the Pony Killer. I've been playing a lot of Mafia 3. I haven't got off into Gears of War yet, but I'm gonna get off into it. I got into a little bit of it and I love it. And I'm gonna start downloading Titanfall 2 when I get back off from vacation. So let's get the rolling, and that's about it.
HP, where are you?
So yeah, I'm not gonna talk too much at the beginning because I'm a little sick and my voice kind of hurts. So I'll just have to work in my voice. But yeah, I'm HP North. You can find me at Xbox Live, PSN, or Twitter. I've been playing Battlefield 1, Titanfall 2, and a little bit of Skyrim. So yeah.
Well, I hope you feel better. Don't strain your voice, though.
MP, I understand where MP North comes from, man. I know he's so sick of love songs like me. Yo, I understand. It's all right. You're going to be better, man. You're going to be all right. Stay strong, MP North.
Oh, you're crazy. See, that's why I love you guys, because you're crazy. We can have some fun here. Okay, now, we're going to move in. First topic. And to me, tonight, this is the most important topic of tonight. It's the official YouTube retirement of IronWolf. A YouTuber X show with, And he even gave me advice when I first started YouTube. And it's no secret that that was my favorite podcast, which is Direct X Show. That's not a secret. I've said it a million times. I think it's the funniest on YouTube. At least it was, and that's facts. IronWolf said he lost his passion for YouTube. And that's understandable because this YouTube community has changed a lot from having 4 major podcasts in the gaming community that everybody really knew about. You know what I'm saying? To having a podcast every day of the week, if not 5 every day of the week. And let's be honest, guys, there are people that don't game. There are people on these podcasts that don't complete games. There are people on the podcast that call themselves the so-called kings, queens, experts, hardcores, and all that dumb shit. The real side of YouTube, where the gamers had just had enough of, and what it's turning into. Passion on YouTube. From. And hopefully, maybe things will change. I don't know. But all I'm going to say is I was glad that he was on YouTube. See him leave YouTube, okay, because I thought he was very real. Out of all this, I have a brother, I have a best friend, and that'll never change. We play games all the time. We talk all the time. Okay, so Wolf on YouTube. They got any thoughts? Don't want to say anything, Iron Wolf?
Attention, Iron Wolf, if you're listening, sure leaving YouTube. So where's Ashton Kutcher? I'm being punked right now. Where is he? You heard me? But really, if he really is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can understand, you know what I'm saying, the passion ain't there no more because YouTube really ain't. It ain't
he's
really
leaving.
the same.
It's real. He's leaving.
Oh, okay. Well, him and Resurrection leaving YouTube. Wow. Well, wait, Iron Wolf, you know, when I talked to him a few times. He cool. I never had no problem with him or nothing like that. How YouTube is when it comes to this gaming community, because they got a lot of frauds that say they play games and doesn't play games at all. Which is obviously you get people that say they play games and we're gonna play games. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know, this time, but and just more than merry. Enjoy your games and keep playing games, man. That's all I gotta say.
Just to let you know, if you got to know him the way I know him, like a brother, you would see how much of a stand-up person. He's awesome.
This thing, I spoke to him quite a few times. I knew he's cool, you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, you know, just keep with Iron Wolf, keep enjoying the games and keep playing the games that you're playing and keep repping what you love to rep. You feel me?
Very nice.
I never spoke to the guy off the scenes from this podcast, but I've taken the time to watch some of his videos, and you know, his reviews are really good. Like, a lot of people rush their reviews, you know, they do the 2-3 minute thing, which is fine, but I like the way he goes in depth with it, and it shows that he likes the games that not likes, but you know, he's passionate about the games that he reviews, and that's good. You know, passion is good, and with passion, sometimes, you know, when you burn yourself out, or you know, you have a bad dwelling with someone or a group of people on this YouTube thing, you know, YouTube is a massive website. I didn't think that back when I was, you know, rolling with certain individuals less than a year ago, but now I've kind of seen the bigger picture, and I myself deleted my channel, so hopefully he does a similar thing to me and, you know, does a fresh appearance. But you know, even if he doesn't, at the end of the day, man, if you're listening, I know you're going to be listening, but you can hit me up anytime, man, and we're both from the UK, so you know, if we get to know each other, man, you're always welcome to come see me, or I'll come see you, bro.
Nice.
I got a question. Direct X show.
Huh?
Oh, it's not. I mean, I know they're doing one more show, but that I don't know if the other guys are going to take it over or not. That's all I know.
I mean, is there a particular reason why he's leaving?
He lost his passion. passion, and it's not wasn't, his passion was gone basically, and he has, he also has a life, besides gaming and YouTube.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So,
What's that,
but
baby?
I just had to do, because he came on and he was always going to be there, and he was always there for me through a lot. So I just want to do a dedication, and for anybody that knows of him, if you have anything to say about him, I just thought it would be nice if we did that tonight.
Well, let me tell you right now what I'm going to say about this guy. This guy right here, he's the one that started the movement for the Gears of War collection to
Yep.
be on the Xbox One. And that took a lot of guts for him to do. Okay. He got involved with Phil Spencer, got in contact with Phil Spencer, wanted the Gears of War collection to come on the Xbox One. And I admire him for that and all that stuff. I mean, me and him, we didn't turn around and got into it for a couple of days, for a couple of times and all that stuff. But IronWolf, you are a class act. The last good review that I remember him doing was on Recar. And
Yeah.
that was a hell of a review that he did on Recar. And man, hey, and I'm hoping that someday you come back and get your, because the YouTube community is gonna miss you, and I can understand why you kind of losing your passion because of all the scrutiny and all that stuff with all the politics and all that stuff going on YouTube and all that stuff. So Armwolf, my brother, you will always be a brother to me, and I salute you, man. Go on with your life, and that's it.
Uh, well, basically, yeah. Uh, basically, I never got to know him personally, but I watched his stuff. I mean, I watched his his content. I mean, he put great work and effort into his videos. I mean,
Oh yeah,
and I mean, just I know it's sad to see you go, but at the same time, we understand why you leaving because I mean the way that the state of YouTube's going now. I mean, it can make anybody retire. Just like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's just
Just not fun for him anymore. The passion is gone.
yeah, yeah. When the fire's burning, just the drama and the endless drama and the other BS that goes on. I mean, yeah, I understand.
That's it.
You gotta do what's best for you. I mean, yeah, 'cause, I mean, you got a family and stuff like that, a life outside of gaming and YouTube. I just say, I mean, it's just, I mean, good luck to you, sir, and just you just don't have to worry about the drama anymore. Just enjoy life.
And hey, one thing about it, we will
Indeed.
see him gaming. So
Right.
Oh yeah, he gave me. He hit it. He hit over. He not only hit over 100K, but now he's like at 103. And this is after restarting a new account because he was at 50K once before. So he really should have almost 160 right now.
Mm.
Oh,
Well,
he
if I can say anything, uh, I didn't really know him, sadly. Like some of you may know him. Um, I can't really talk to him on Twitter for reasons I'm not getting into. I talk to him on Xbox Live sometimes. And I understand his passion died out because besides podcasting, my passion for making videos is kind of dead too because you get this community that watches your videos and you see that your viewings are high but your likes and dislikes are so low and your comments are full of things like you suck or hey, come out and check my channel,
right,
I do videos on this and this and this. And he's probably one of the most, because I saw he called out someone for reviewing a game, but then he didn't even complete the game. That takes guts, especially because the guy he called out, he's been on podcasts with him. He's kind of, you know what I mean. But besides all that, it's sad for me to see him leave because even though I don't really know him too well or talk to him that much, he's
you got to
just one
start
of these.
knowing him.
Yeah, and hopefully that Twitter thing gets resolved. But besides that, it's sad to see because he's one of the people in this community that, kind of he was like a a star to this community, while other people are just black holes and they're toxic and they're not, the people that you want when he's the person you want. But then, you get all these people that just tear him down. And I respect that he's leaving. I respect anyone that leaves, and I understand why they leave. Hopefully maybe something changes and he comes back, but if he doesn't, that's just what happens. So yeah, it's very sad to to see him leave, but yeah.
I was about to put on that So Hard to Say Goodbye to Yesterday song just now. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it.
No, don't make me cry. Listen, I'm having a hard enough time with this, but thank God I still talk to him all the time. So, because he's my brother, so I get to talk to him all the time. But it's still hard for me to do this.
What you trying to say though, Titanfall? You ain't trying to talk to us neither. You cold blooded for that. It hurt my heart.
Oh, you're gonna go there,
man. My feelings is hurt. I'm clowning, yo. But yeah, IronWolf, man. Have you as a guest on my podcast one day, man. Hit me up. Let's work.
I don't even know if he's doing podcast. He's not even doing his own. I don't know if he's going to do podcasts anymore. I think he's
actually do mine. You might make an exception and do mine one of these days. You never know.
Yeah, never say never.
If you're going to make an exception, it's going to be mine. I missed him.
Ready for that, though.
Thank you. All right. Thank y'all for the nice things you said about him, because you're absolutely right. I just wish you got to know him as well as I did. Won a game, and you're really, I'm sure he'll game with you if you hit him up. He'll play. He loves to play games. He loves to do it. We're going to move on to the second topic, okay? Earlier this week, the Gamer Section podcast on the Gamer Section about the Nintendo Switch, if you guys remember.
Oh, boy.
Let's talk about Nintendo Switch. First off, I read an article about Nintendo Switch versus, and what I did was I just sat here and scratched my fucking head. I'm like, because how could anyone compare these things, especially when Nintendo advertising the Switch as a handheld and a home console? One, the Switch would be better off being compared against. Okay, that's what Nintendo's literally competing with.
I know Titanfall. You keep breaking up, right?
Yeah.
Who, me?
Yeah, you keep breaking up Titanfall.
Yeah.
No one heard what you.
Oh, I don't know why.
About competing.
I can hear you now.
Okay. What they did was they compared the Nintendo Switch with the Xbox Scorpio. Okay, and I just scratched my fucking head because these two consoles that you can't compare these two. Okay, advertising the Switch as a handheld console. So number one, the Switch should really be compared with, and I think you'll all agree with me. Let me just finish, and then I'll give you all a chance to talk. 3DS. Nintendo is literally competing with themselves. There are also a comparison with versus Nintendo Switch. Again, what is wrong with these people? Nintendo needs to get their shit together first to start off first with, okay? But I do realize that people make articles just to be, hypothetical and analytical. So for the final time, because I'm not going to do this, do like these other podcasts do and talk about it week after week after week. That's bullshit to me. Okay. My final thoughts is, first of all, it needs third party. It needs Metroid, less gimmicks, more power, and hopefully Nintendo 4K. Asses are behind again. And I'm done with this. Like I said, I ain't going to do week after week with this shit. Now I want to hear what your thoughts. Oh, and by the way, there was nothing on the 26th. They postponed that shit until January. So just waiting to hear something big. It's postponed until January. So what are y'all thoughts on that?
Okay, can I go first?
No, you cannot go first.
Yes.
Okay, Ken, I'm going first anyway. I'll tell you right now, I agree with you on that 100%. Okay, Nintendo, we need to get their shit together. That's all it is to it. Now, what I'm hearing in an article, that
You're going
there's
in and out
some
now.
third parties not aboard with this thing. I'm not really sure how much of it's true or not, but
I agree with you because they were not saying nothing.
the thing about it is, I mean, listen here. You passed E3 show up, okay? Then you gonna come out with this little gimmicky show that you did earlier this week. Then all of a sudden you're hearing that you didn't even use your own stuff to power the system. So to me, it's gonna be a gimmick, and I'm hoping and praying that Nintendo get their head out their ass and do something about this shit. Because as far as I'm concerned, this thing could be over real fast for me. Like you said, do not compare this thing to the Xbox Scorpio. You don't even compare this thing to the Xbox S. You compare it to it just get its own comparison. That's it. And like TitanFallPrincess said, the DS is what that's what you compare it to, because
They're competing with.
that's what you got to compete with.
Literally.
I mean, and plus it's gonna be less power from the get go. So, like I said in the last video, the last broadcast, Nintendo just need to get their shit together, and if they don't get it together, just get out the game and leave people alone. Hell, just get out the damn game. Stop throwing all these damn gimmicks toward everybody.
It's not only that, they promised us something on the 26th and it never happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they gotta wait to freaking January.
Well,
Come on.
let me say something about
I can
this.
wait. I got patience.
ahead.
Patience.
Go ahead,
Patience
HP.
is the virtue.
Yeah, I got patience, but damn it, hell, come on now. Hell, you skip E3, you should have more on that damn system by now.
Right.
I'm sorry.
All right, HP, go ahead.
Yeah, so
Just don't strain your voice.
yeah, and my voice should be fine now. But and you observe the trailer that the sneak peek thing. They show a game where they zoom in and they see it's not actually on the screen because it's like cutting into this guy's hand, and that's exactly what they did with the it kind of proves it's not going to have too much third-party support, because they show you playing NBA 2K at a basketball park, and you're using this little tiny controller that only has one joystick, and it doesn't even have triggers. So how are you telling me you can play 2K with your friend, but you only have one joystick and you don't even have triggers?
Good question.
And I'm gonna follow up on that too, HP. I'm gonna follow up on that too. I'm trying. I lost my frame of thought. Go ahead. I'll get back to it later.
Well, guys. Okay, go on.
I mean, for what you're saying, HP, yeah, like those Joy-Cons, that's what you're referring to. Those little tiny controllers. I mean, the thing is, a lot of us have big hands, and like, especially like those guys you see at the basketball court. I mean, that game's not even officially, 2K hasn't said anything about officially teaming up with Nintendo, or Nintendo hasn't said anything about teaming up with any of the third parties yet. So basically, that's false advertisement. People that believe it's false advertisement. Same with Skyrim and stuff like that. I mean, of course, Nintendo's been known for burning companies in the past, like i.e. Rockstar, and they have major bad blood with. But anyways, in the case that matters, like the Switch, trying to go against the corp. It's like David going against Goliath, because the Switch is less powerful than the Scorpio. Oh, come on, that's a fact right now.
And let me add on.
You also got to admit they compared it to the PlayStation and PlayStation Pro. You can't do that. You can't compare it to the Pro either. You got it's on both sides. They're more powerful.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they're comparing it to both.
Against two juggernauts. I mean, the only advantage the Switch has over the other two is you can take the thing off the dock and take it with you. That's the only advantage. That's the only thing. The advantage they have. But as far as
I could take it with me, but what am I going to play on it?
Because let me say this, because all right, So we found out that the rumor that the dock that you plug it into gives it more power is false. That's just an HDMI port and charging, which I have no clue why that thing is so big. But here's the thing. All right, these consoles we have right now, the Xbox One and the PS4, you're telling me that the NX runs Skyrim better than these things? Because the Skyrim remaster looks horrible on the current gen consoles. And when you go back to that trailer and you match up the two frames, the NX is outputting a better looking image than what these two systems are, and the power that thing outputs is it's weaker, a little bit weaker than the Xbox One. So you're telling me Skyrim looks better, that you can play 2K with one joystick and buttons and a tiny controller. This is what I think they did. They have the tiny controller for Japan. This thing isn't going to take off in North America. And I think they kind of knew that. And that's why they are kind of, taking the handheld route, because they're big over in Japan and they're not so big over in Europe and America. So really, I think this is targeted more for Japan than anywhere else. It's sad because I really wanted to see a traditional console from them, but they lost me as a consumer.
HP, I want to ask you one question right quick. How big is that screen, that little handheld screen?
6.2 inches. And let me add on to this. My mom got a new phone today, and it is 6 inches, and I'm holding it in my hand right now because she wants me to download apps.
Speaking of inches, I'm joking.
Oh my god.
This thing is small. This is 6 inches, this phone. It is small. There's no way you're playing 2K on this, Skyrim, Mafia, all those games. You're not playing this. You can hardly play Crossy Roads on this thing. No way you're playing Skyrim on this.
You know what, guys? I'm a real gamer, so I'm gonna sell all my stuff and go with Nintendo because that's what us. Sorry.
Such a lame.
I tell you what, I'm gonna be honest. This is my educational, Vexium Swift approved statement. I'm not being a dick here, but I honestly couldn't give a shit, man. I didn't even download Pokemon Go, so I'm blessed. Real talk. Not even for a woman, not even to get a date. I didn't even download Pokemon Go. No, man, fuck that.
By the way,
I'm gonna say this one time.
A lot of women don't even
Hold on.
play that Pokemon. So they ain't getting a date.
IronWolf's in the Hangouts call.
Oh snap! IronWolf is here.
Say that again.
IronWolf is here, man.
Yo, what's up?
I just got the link just now, man. I was just gaming, man. I didn't even know about this podcast going on. So, yeah, just watch.
Yes, you know, I told you last night. You forgot. We just did a whole tribute in the beginning.
No, I'm saying that. So you should have sent me a message on Xbox Live. That way, I know I would have got it. I would have jumped on. I don't.
I didn't know I didn't send an Xbox Live. No, I didn't. I sent you. Oh, I'm sorry, because I told you that's where I was going to send it.
It's all good. It's all good. So I hear you.
We just did we did tribute to you.
I hear that you're talking about Nintendo.
But I got to tell you something. Let me listen first. A nice tribute to you. Beginning part.
I appreciate that. I'm humbled. But could I just say my piece? Or could I just say my piece on Nintendo quickly before you guys move on and shit?
Go ahead, man.
I look at this as a very, very powerful handheld and nothing more. And as a handheld, I will buy it. As a console, I will not use it. I will buy the NX because it will have. I know it's gonna have a lot of JRPGs and stuff like that. It'll have some great Japanese games. It'll be my backup JRPG console. Instead of me having to go out and buy a PlayStation, I will buy this instead. And I don't buy Nintendo consoles for. Well, I'm not gonna buy this Nintendo console for Nintendo games besides Zelda, which I don't know. I'm a bit 50-50 on that. And I don't see that much. I cannot really see much of a difference. I saw the gameplay of Zelda Breath of the Wild on the NX, or should I say the Switch. I don't see no difference between the Wii U and the Switch graphically anyway. And I just think it's all resolution. And speaking of resolution, I'm hearing that the screen is 720p, which is well, you know, we're in 2016, and this is supposed to be their 9th gen console, and to me, it's a bit of a disappointment to say the least. And I expected at minimum at least 1080p. That screen should have been 1080p. Now I don't know the resolution, you know, that they're gonna output on a TV, but on a handheld, it should have been 1080p at least. And I was, you know, I'm hoping that they'll have an OLED display. I don't know if it's been confirmed or not. And what happened? They were supposed to show this thing on the October 26th.
They postponed
right?
it until January 12th.
So they ain't gonna have that much time to even market this thing. This thing is gonna fail. I'm sorry, yeah, but like, I don't mean to sound like an asshole and anti-Nintendo, because, you know, I love Nintendo. It has a special place for me, but they should just go multi-plat now. They should just do a Sega and just release games on the Xbox and the PlayStation. Period. That's what they should do. They've already gone mobile now, so yeah. I don't know, man. As a handheld, it could sell good. I could see it sell good in Japan. And I just don't like the Joy-Cons, those little controllers that they have. You know, how can you, I don't know, seeing people in the car.
Guys, though, you're right, though, Ray. Most guys, if they were going to get that, their hands are too big for that shit. For adults.
It was made for small people.
Adults' hands are too big.
Right. That's why you gotta have that Pro controller. But see, here's my question: are they gonna have a bundle with the Pro controller? Because I mean, we have to wait and see. We don't know, but stuff like that. Because, you know, for those who have big hands, I mean, yeah, the Pro controller worked well.
You're breaking up a little bit.
You know, sitting at home, let it charge and stuff. Because once you take that sucker on the go, it has poor battery life.
Yeah, so this thing ain't even x86. So I was hearing that it was going to be x86, but apparently it's not. I think they're going to use some different mobile solution, because if it was x86, it will kill the battery life on that thing. So there's so much questions I have, and I need answered. I want party chat. I want achievements. I want the basic shit.
Right.
Right.
We were hoping to hear this past Wednesday, and they postponed it.
I think it's gonna have like wireless. I think you'll have a multiplayer, like LAN multiplayer, like you could connect wirelessly to other devices. I think it'll have multiplayer in that aspect, but I hope it has online multiplayer as well. I want to know how the online infrastructure is right now compared to what they had on the Wii U.
It would be nice to have party chat too when you play with your friends.
And when the console first launches, right? This is the thing. When the console first launches, it's gonna get third-party support. The Wii U had third-party support at launch. Then they realized that the Nintendo community did not really go out and support these third parties, and then they all backed away. I could see the same thing happening again.
Yeah, because Ubisoft was the cheerleader.
Yeah, they did. They had third-party support when they first came out. But for some reason,
they had the definitive port of Batman Arkham City. Arkham City was amazing on the Wii U. Nobody support that shit. They had the exclusive features for the Wii U gamepad with the Batman gadgets, and nobody went out and bought that shit. Need for Speed. They had the PC. They had the PC port of Need for Speed, and that only sold like 10,000 copies.
Yeah,
that's terrible, man.
Yeah, like the Assassin's Creed on there didn't sell well. They didn't support that, but you know, for Just Dance, that's the only thing they did support.
They even had the Call of Duties on there, like the Black Ops 2, and they just didn't go out and buy it. So they will back away, and then it will just come down to Nintendo exclusives. That's it. Yeah. That's the only thing that will probably sell that console. Yeah, but I gotta give it to Nintendo fans though, because Mario Kart 8 sold 7 million copies. That's a lot for an install base that has 12 million. That's very impressive. But the third parties, they don't really go out and buy it like that.
Bayonetta 2 was a big seller too.
I think that only sold about 1 million, and I don't think Nintendo are interested in releasing the free. But if they are, man, that would be real cool. That was a great game.
That Bayonetta 3 come out, I buy that in a heartbeat.
Oh hell yeah!
they come out Bayonetta 3. I get that too. You know,
I like the
Bayonetta.
I like the home controller that they had. It reminded me of the Xbox controller because the analog sticks were really far apart. They weren't really too close to each other like the PlayStation. Now, I don't mean to take shots towards the PlayStation controller because I've been playing that kind of style since the PS1, but controllers have to evolve, and I'm kind of glad that the Nintendo controller is pretty decent looking, to say the least.
Yeah, because I mean, think about the Wii controller, the Pro controller that came out. That was like $50, as it was never bundled with the system and stuff. You had to buy that separately. So basically, you're paying $300 plus, $50, for the controller. But the thing is, with the Wii U, you're tied down to that gamepad, and that thing will, raise your light bill up.
Oh, hell yeah, it would.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
Oh yeah, I mean it's true.
Well,
do you know what they should have though? To be honest, right? This, do you know the docking station that they have with the Nintendo Switch? They should give us the consumer the option just to buy the handheld thing separate. What if I don't want it as a console? I want it as a handheld only. Just give us a charging dock instead of that docking station to connect it to our TV.
No, that's an excellent idea.
They should have a base model and the full complete package that comes with the dock and everything. So I don't know what Nintendo are playing at, but the pricing though, that's gonna play a big role in this. I don't know. I'm hoping that will be $250 to $299. If it's any more than $299, I don't want to fuck with it like that.
Then it wouldn't be worth it then.
Because if we're talking about power, this thing, we know it's not powerful than the Xbox One and PS4 or the vanilla Xbox One and PlayStation.
Oh, speaking of which, you missed part of it. I saw 2 articles where these jackass was comparing it to the Scorpio and the Pro, and I was like, "What are they crazy?"
No, they don't even compare to the vanilla versions of the console.
That's a no contest.
Do you know the power of this thing is between an Xbox 360 and an Xbox One? It's like in the middle. That's where the power lies, in the middle between those two.
Yep, but they.
So I don't know where this guy is coming from right now.
No, where'd he get? I was scratching my head and I was like, "Are these serious? What drugs are they on?" Because you're comparing watermelons to fucking grapes.
But they're saying that they're going to be supporting Unreal Engine 4, which is good, but I don't know if it's going to be to its true potential like it would on Xbox One and PS4. And I don't know if it could run games like The Witcher or even even the DICE games like Battlefield 1 and that. I don't know if it can run games like that.
Well, plus you talk about
if it does, it'll be at 480i or some shit or 420p.
Yeah.
Well, and plus you're talking about cartridge-based games too. So hell,
you get the lower the resolution.
That's. I mean,
and you have to bear one thing, not to cut you off, Tuck.
Okay.
There's one thing that you have to bear in mind is that developers have to make 2 different versions of that game. They have to make one for the handheld that's optimized for that, and one for the console itself for the docking station. So, developers, I don't know how much time that they got in their hands because they're already developing for other platforms out there. So it's going to be an extra headache. It's going to be a headache for the developers. It really is.
So IronWolf, you mean to tell me they got to make 2 copy versions of the game?
Yeah, they have to make 2 versions of the game. One that's optimized for the handheld and one for the console itself for your TV.
See, that's dumb. Then they should sell them separately. Then they should sell them as a package deal so you can choose, like you said before, Ray.
Because the 3DS, it sells like hotcakes, So what they wanted to make is a hybrid, and they wanted to blur the lines between home console and handheld. That's what they wanted to do. They wanted to blur the lines, and I don't know if they're going, the right way about it. To be honest with you, that's not the way to do it. Now, if this was just a handheld, I'll be very, very impressed with it because as a handheld, it is impressive. Now, even Bethesda, actually confirmed that Skyrim's not confirmed, but I don't understand why Nintendo would advertise Skyrim on the NX. I don't get that.
That's the false advertisement thing.
2K isn't confirmed
Yeah,
either.
we're talking advertisement. Yeah.
But I don't know. In some ways, I think it is, because why would Nintendo advertise these games if it's not going to be on their console? That would be stupid on their behalf.
It would be.
Well, you
But
think
we don't.
Nintendo-
It's not confirmed. It is either.
Well, you think Nintendo just might be desperate? I mean, because you talk about fans. You know, fans want the adult type games.
Well,
They-
Nintendo
they-
did say that those graphics that you saw, the videos that the gameplay footage that you saw in that
Wasn't
video,
even
that
theirs.
commercial, yeah, they said it doesn't represent what the games are going to look like. It's not going to represent the final product. So, I really want to know what it's really going to look like. And what you saw, now I think they got exposed for it, was the overlay on top of the fucking device.
Right.
All I'm gonna say is
it was just an overlay, so it wasn't really real shit.
I don't mean to cut you off, but let me say this, man. All I'm gonna say is this, plain and simple. Until we see more, hear more about it, this is just speculation right now. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say.
But for them to show it in
It is,
January,
because-
right, and then the thing comes out in March, I just don't know what they're trying to do here. It's just the shit is stupid.
It makes it sound like it's more of a gimmick than anything else. Postponing it for a week or two because maybe you couldn't get your shit. We got November and December. Why all the way to January? You're talking another 2 months away.
Right.
It's crazy.
I know it makes no
Yeah,
sense.
you keep breaking up.
Yeah, they can't get their shit together.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. You
No,
think,
I know people are gonna say that. Look, Sony announced the PlayStation Pro right in September, and they're releasing it in November. But we already got a PlayStation. It's the 8th gen console still, but a new iteration of it. That's all it is. But this is supposed to be a 9th gen console.
Exactly.
So showing the thing 2 months before launch, it's just stupid. You need at least 6 month gap. You need a 6 month gap so you can market the thing.
Exactly.
It's just not. I'm gonna say it like this, and I've been saying this for a minute, and I'm gonna be real honest about what I'm about to say, because I am the brutally honest gamer. I say what I feel, but like with this Project Scorpio and PlayStation Pro, even with that Nintendo Switch, came out mid console generation. They should have just waited until the end of the console generation to do something else, because they could have did more. Because what if this comes out, what the PlayStation Pro comes out at November, and Project Scorpio comes out next year, and then by 2020, 2021, we find out there's another console out there, and people are gonna be pissed because they probably around 2018, 2019, people just bought the Project Scorpio or just bought the PlayStation Pro, of another console.
Yeah.
People will be pissed. That's why I say, if I were you, just stick with your original Xbox One. Stick with your One S. If you feel the need to get the Project Scorpio or PlayStation 4, get it. But Xbox One, the original Xbox One, and the PlayStation 4,
Breaking up
to
a
me,
little bit.
honestly, I'm breaking it up. No, I'm good now.
yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
I
Now you're
said
good.
with the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, to me, honestly, they still haven't used that. They haven't maxed out that console to its fullest potential. They talking about Quantum Break, they used it to its fullest potential. No, they haven't.
Mm-mm.
So
And
that's why I
look,
say
knowing the
it's
fact
all.
that this,
Hold on.
Go on.
Finish it up. I'm almost done with my point. With this whole situation with it, I care about Project Scorpio, and I don't care about the PlayStation 4 Pro. I just care about what games are coming out. It's cool. What first party titles will come out that be intriguing to the people that want to buy the actual console or buy the game. You know what I mean? Because at the end of at this situation, at this day and age, in this whole generation, to me, it sucks because it's always been about who has the better hardware, who has the better control, who has the better service, and it's been less about who has dope games. What first party titles has been coming out? You know what I'm saying? Hey, so
Yeah.
that's why this generation sucks as a whole. Last generation, it was more about games than hardware. You know what I'm saying? This generation, it's been about more hardware than games. And
But those are the people that are retarded. They talk about plastic. It's all I talk about.
Well, I
And
know
it's retarded.
we just got sidetracked here because we were talking about the Nintendo, but I just want to go back to Nintendo quickly because it looks like it was made for adults. It don't look like it was made for kids because it has all these things that you could attach, deattach. You know, the memory cards. It may have that. Then you got the
They had
the
the
cartridge
commercials with
you put in
adults at
there.
airports.
Yeah, but if kids have these things or you attach, deattach, I don't know, kids could lose these kind of things. You know what I'm saying? It could get lost anywhere.
Real fast.
Yeah. Cartridge, memory card, whatever.
Those
All these little
Joy-Cons.
bits and pieces with the Joy-Cons and everything. I just don't know how it's gonna work, man.
I mean, what I want to know, are they going to make it where you? I mean, what I would like to know, are they going to make it where you can download your, like your games onto the console? I mean, onto the doggone thing. If they don't do that, that's
Or they should have the virtual store. And you know what pisses me off is
Right.
that it's not gonna have backwards compatibility. It's not gonna have that.
see that's
Because obviously
bullshit.
it's not gonna play discs. So all your Wii U games that you bought with your hard-earned money, you won't get to play it on the Switch. And that's bullshit to me, man.
That's
Right.
crazy.
And if it does have backwards compatible, then it'll probably be, where you have to pay for it. You have to pay to download the games. Yeah, it'll be downloading only. So if you
Oh hell no! I ain't
Bayonetta,
repaying my
see if you
games.
if you own Bayonetta 2, you'll have to buy it again. They may
Ain't
remaster.
happening.
They may remaster games like Splatoon, Bayonetta 2, Mario Kart 8, and so on.
Right.
So they probably do that. I look at that Zelda as an up-res port for the NX. Nothing more. There'll be nothing definitive about it.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Good point.
Exactly.
Something else,
Nothing more,
man.
nothing less.
Something else.
It is what it is.
Yeah, because I mean, just to go what Kana was saying about the agent, because I made a video about this yesterday, and just like I said, I just don't see it getting any better. Because I'm look at the way it started, and now you got all these consoles releasing, mid-generation. It's like, yeah, like I said, come 2018, 2019, what's gonna be the next one? I mean, everybody still be playing what we still have now.
Well, this is their last chance. That's all I'm saying. If these Nintendo fans don't go out and support these third parties, then it's a wrap. That's all I'm saying.
I agree.
It's a wrap.
That I agree with
It's a
you.
wrap
That's
for
what I
us.
said
Third
earlier
party,
before you got
third
on
party
here.
third party are giving them a last chance.
But that's what I was saying before you got on, right? If they don't get their shit together, if they don't support it, they're done with this.
Yeah.
They get their shit together on a high note. I mean, that's not even a low note. That's a high note.
Exactly.
Together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come January, they better put everything out on the tables. Like, hey, what's the price? What game's gonna be at launch, etc., etc.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I know Square Enix are gonna support it. I think they're gonna release Dragon Quest. I don't know. They may release Kingdom Hearts. Who knows? Maybe even Final Fantasy. I don't know if that console can handle Final
Square
Fantasy.
Enix and Capcom.
I say Ubisoft and EA would be on board.
Yeah,
Not
they-
EA wishy-washy.
I think Activision,
You
they're
never
on
know.
board as well. I think every publisher and every developer, I saw it on their little graphic thing that they showed that everybody's on board with this thing.
Minus Rockstar, except Rockstar.
Except Rockstar, yeah.
Yeah, because they're because the bad blood between them.
Yeah, because they don't want
Well,
games like
we
GTA and Red
I
Dead.
can say about that. One is for why the other topics because I don't want to keep everybody here too long because I got to get my ass to gaming. Right? I know you
Yeah.
all do too.
Yep.
Okay. So let's move on. I just had a question because everybody knows the Titanfall 2 launched. Okay. There's been some good talk about the game. I don't have it as of yet. Okay, but I'm going to be getting it. But does anybody here have it?
I do.
And what are your thoughts on it? Okay, what are your thoughts on it?
Honestly, I love it, but my only problem,
Who'd you get for?
I got it for the Xbox One.
Which console?
because-
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. I love it, but my only problem is the multiplayer feels basically the same as Titanfall 1 multiplayer, and I heard other people say this that really it's just it's like they did this for the PS4 players. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But the multiplayer is the same thing as Titanfall 1. So if you're going to get this game for the multiplayer, don't, because it's the same thing as Titanfall's 1. But the campaign, I don't know. I'm in the beginning of it, and it's good. You know, it's if you're going to buy this game and you want, and for the campaign, you know, definitely buy it. I heard a lot of people saying that, you know, it's not, they're going to wait for the vault. I don't think this is coming to the vault because you don't get that discount. You don't get that free month for buying the game for EA Access. I think Respawn completely took this out of the picture of EA Access. To be honest, I don't think they should have done that because it kind of pisses me off because I pay for EA Access and I would like to get a refund on all EA games. So, you know, I'm kind of surprised that EA did not force this on Respawn, because I know Battlefield 1 did it pretty good. But the release date, they completely messed up. This game is not going to sell what Titanfall 1 did because it's competing with Battlefield 1. It's competing with Call of Duty. I mean, it's like right in the middle. It's competing with Skyrim, but that, don't get me started on that.
And Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, but you know,
it's Creed collection, SEO collection. People are gonna buy that.
Right.
Yeah.
And Gear, I mean, like I said, Gears and Mafia are still selling.
Yeah.
I don't know about Mafia though.
Never gonna stop. I'm sorry, but I don't think Gears are gonna stop. Boy, that's another subject for another time. Don't get me started on Gears now.
Well, Gears is gonna have legs, yeah, for the next 12 months, because there's gonna be more maps coming. We have new maps coming already in November, so that's gonna set.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna get started on that. That's gonna be another subject. Because you get me started on that, I ain't gonna stop. You know that, Wolf. You know I ain't gonna stop now. So we got some subjects. I don't stop. Like I love myself some Gears, so we can't get on that because then I'll keep talking and we won't get through anything else.
Yeah, but so, to Respawn's defense, right? Just to Respawn's defense, I just want to say that, you know, they don't have to put their games on EA Access because EA don't own the IP. They only own the publishing rights to it. That's it. It was a contract agreement between EA and Respawn to publish Titanfall 1 and 2. Right. Maybe even a 3. So, you know, it's Respawn's IP at the end of the day. If they want, they could, you know, choose another publisher if they really wanted to. They could even go back to Activision, although Activision are the ones that fired them, you know, back at Infinity Ward. But they could go anywhere else if they really want to. So, so I'm not gonna be mad. Like I see a lot of Xbox guys. They're pretty mad, you know, and it's rubbed them the wrong way that it's not gonna be, you know, part of any kind of discount. And HP is right. It didn't get a discount. I cannot really see this thing being the vault. I'm just sorry, man.
Okay, but now this is my whole point of this. Now the only thing about it is, now this damn thing don't sell that good. I mean, which I think it's going to sell okay. I mean, I think it's going to sell okay. Yeah. But as it get older, yes, I can't see it come. Well, y'all might be right because, you know, I can see it come to the vault, but it might be maybe like next year.
I don't think it'll be in the vault, man. I don't think it'll be in the vault unless like they make some kind of agreement. But I can see the price coming down on Titanfall 2, though. There will be discounts on it.
I believe that too.
Maybe even on Black Friday, those cyber sales, you may see like a $20 discount on it. But that's about it. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, because it'd be on Cyber Monday at my job. Because, you know, since I work for Amazon, and we're gonna be get all kind of deals on that come next month in December.
Okay,
yeah,
so.
And you know, people are saying that Xbox. No, people are saying they should be on EA Access because, you know, Xbox have the marketing rights for this game. But then didn't Sony have the marketing rights for Battlefront, and Xbox had that game 5 days early? So, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's just a good point because you know, they said some things that they shouldn't have said, in my opinion. But I think it's just Respawn. You know, they're not too friendly.
The marketing rights was pointless, in my opinion. It was just pointless.
It
Yeah.
was
Been-
pointless, in my opinion. It is
Because
pointless.
every time on
because-
social media, I see PlayStation on my face. You know, Sony might as well have the rights to it.
Yeah,
and in a way,
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Infinity Ward is also promoting this game, but they're only promoting the PS4 and the PC. So it's really a big middle finger to Xbox and the marketing rights, in my opinion.
but here's the thing, because PlayStation's supporting Call of Duty. The Xbox, separate ties will see Call of Duty's. I mean, Xbox is supporting Battlefield though. So basically, I mean, and plus, like that dude that Respawn, someone tweeted is like, yeah, why you got blue? And it's like, yeah, they said the game looks better on blue. It's like, wait, he's just saying like taking a jab at Xbox fans. But the thing is, I mean, there's one thing about green. It's the money.
Yeah, true.
I got a question though. Has anybody else besides HP played the game or bought the game yet?
Nah, closest I played was the demo.
You know something? I really want to play the game because the campaign looks. I was gonna say the campaign does look fire though. I ain't gonna lie. The campaign looks dope as hell. It looks like it has a story. It looks real deep. It has a lore. I want to know about the lore of Titanfall. You know what I'm saying? It's a big universe. It has different planets and everything like that. So, yeah, man, I want to know about the lore of this game. And remember, the first Titanfall had an art book, and it had a lot of things in there where they talk about the Titanfall world itself, the universe.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they really explained that
I'm
further.
definitely going to get it, but I just want to know what everybody who has it now, anybody in the group, I want to know their actual thoughts. Is it good? Is the campaign good? Is this good? Is that good? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, right now I'm downloading it right now.
Amazing.
So I'll let you know.
The campaign.
You played it?
I've played the campaign.
I'm downloading it right now. I'm downloading it right now.
Does it have a co-op campaign, by the way?
I don't think so.
Single player campaign.
It might, because I do know, I can't really remember, but it has 3 tabs and it's like continue, start a new game, and something else. So maybe it does, but I don't think so. I don't remember seeing that.
I'm kind of surprised because Titanfall is such a multiplayer centric game. It's really multiplayer focused, and campaign should have had co-op. It should have had that at least.
Well, he really hasn't
It's like
checked
Call
it
of
out.
Duty with mechs, though.
Yeah.
And because it's found out about the 2 guys who found out Infinity War before they got fired.
Well, look, like Call of Duty Black Ops, I think that had 4-player co-op. I think Infinite Warfare, I think that has co-op too. I may be wrong, but I think it does. So Titanfall 2 should have had it too. That's what I'm saying.
I agree. Maybe it does. Maybe he just didn't see it.
Okay.
No, it
That's
doesn't.
It doesn't. Okay.
It looks like it's packed with a lot of content, and it scored over, I think it was a 91 on Metacritic on Xbox and 89 on PlayStation. So it's a very high scoring game.
Yeah, I don't trust Metacritic.
If they did incorporate multiplayer, which Tuck just said it didn't, as well as HP North, he didn't see it. Tuck just said no. That's crazy because that, or co-op campaign. That's crazy because it should have it, and that if people found it doesn't have a co-op campaign, that may hurt the sales.
Right.
It could, but people are still gonna buy it anyway. I think it will still do well in the long run, but for now, I think it'll get buried.
Yeah, with all the competition, it was like, especially this late in the month, because you got Call of Duty coming out next week, and the hardcore Call of Duty fans are gonna pick that up in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I think they're trying to win the Call of Duty fans over. That's what they're trying to do. So that's why they want to release it around the same time. And I think that's a stupid move because Call of Duty is it's an international phenomenon. You know what I'm saying? No one can fuck with Call of Duty.
People don't care even if it gets bad or it stays the same. And you're hardcore. They're gonna pick it up no matter what.
Yeah, it's a worldwide phenomenon.
It is
no
what it
one's
is.
gonna fuck with it.
It is what it is.
It's the Madden of shooters.
Yeah, it is the Madden of shooters. You're right.
Okay,
but yeah,
hold
I
on.
think I was gonna say one thing, Nancy. I think they should have released this game in March. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, less
Yeah,
competition.
it probably would have done a lot better. Yeah, I agree.
I do want to
Okay,
say just
go ahead.
one last
Go ahead.
thing. With the sales
Of
thing,
course.
yeah, I don't think they should have done what they did to the Xbox community, because they are the community. It sold the most on the Xbox ecosystem. So to piss them off the way that they did, they should have just let it die off. But you see, Infinity Ward is fueling that. They are just fueling that because the Xbox people who had it pre-ordered cancel it, and I understand why. And I see a lot of people saying, a green disc. I'm gonna cancel my pre-order." I understand why you did that, because you were the person who supported this game, and Respawn even said without the Xbox One and the 360, this game wouldn't have a sequel. So to piss them off the way they did, that just shows to me, at least, it's not gonna sell anywhere close to 10 million units. In my opinion, I
No,
think
the
it's gonna sell
people.
like
I'm
3
sorry,
million.
HP. I have to disagree with you there, because the people who are mad about it, they're the vocal minority. A lot of people out there worldwide who don't even have Twitter accounts or Facebook accounts or YouTube accounts, they just play games. They're still gonna go out and buy it. If they see it at the store, they're gonna buy it. They don't care who promotes the game on what console. You know what I'm saying? That's just fanboy talk right there, man. That's all I can say about that.
Yeah, and I
Well,
mean,
let's move on.
at least to me, and this is the last thing I'm going to say about it. To me, it doesn't
Okay.
hurt me at all, because I don't care about the disc. But every sale, every copy you sell does make a difference. And and I have a lot of people at my school who learned about this, and now they're not buying the game. So this isn't just the people on Twitter. This is going around in my school, sort of say. And they're not buying the game anymore because they feel like Respawn turned their back on the
So
Xbox
what?
community.
It's gonna sell 500,000 copies less. Big deal. Look at Square Enix. I think what like Respawn should have done is exactly what Square Enix did. They showed both of the discs like in one hand next to each other when they were announcing the game went gold. And I think Respawn should have done the same thing. Have the green disc and for Final Fantasy 15, show both green disc and blue disc together. And that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People respect that.
We're gonna move on to the next thing. I'm gonna switch things up just a little bit here. Hello Gamer recently called No Man's Sky a mistake. Okay, now I swear to God, I tried this game because I like mining and doing shit like that. Okay, but No Man's Sky was just a dull game. Okay, you couldn't even. It could have had online multiplayer where you could meet other people. It didn't. It could have had better graphics and at least an explanation telling you what it was about. Gamer told the truth by releasing a bad game, mistake by not wanting to give refunds to gamers. Also made a mistake by releasing one of the worst games this gen. Does anybody have any thoughts? Do you don't? It's cool with me. We can move on, but I just wanted to get my thoughts on that.
I have
No
nothing to
comment.
say. I have nothing to say about No Man's Sky besides people seem to be blaming Sony, and I don't think it's Sony's fault. You know what I'm saying? And I just blame
I don't
Sean
think
Murray in it.
I
What are
don't
you
think
saying?
it's Micro. I don't think it's Sony's fault either. I think it's the developer's fault, but I think the developer should put some money out there and return the monies. Something that was fucked up. I mean,
Sony had to give the refunds, but I don't know anything about the developer or anything like that. But they did go out giving refunds.
That's
back.
Yeah, Sean Murray was a crook.
This
Yeah, he's-
situation was worse than
The way I'm
that
looking at
Afro
it,
Samurai 2 game.
that Twitter message about No Man's Sky being a mistake, obviously, we don't know who controls that actual account of Hello Game.
Can y'all hear me?
It could have been,
Yeah, we can hear you.
yeah, I could hear you, but it could have been one of the employees that's not really happy, and I don't know, maybe the developer whoever's the head of that studio is not paying the other developers, the profits. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Nobody's getting their cut. That's why one guy went on Twitter and he wrote that.
Yeah, and then Sean Murray, the head honcho, he had to come and try to clear all this mess up, like blah blah blah. But but the thing is, he was the biggest crook of all. And then the way you think Sony buried him, threw him under the bus, trying to, CYA, trying to cover their asses about that debacle. I mean, it was just a big shame. An overhyped game. It was getting all this press and all this view. And then when people got it, and people were just pissed, and especially those who bought us, hey, we want refunds, and sometimes Sony wouldn't give it to them and stuff like that. And I was like, that's one of the worst things about this generation is like stuff like they overhype. And
exactly, I agree with that.
I mean, that's why. I mean, here's one. Oh, what's another thing before we move on? We have to be more smarter when it comes to stuff that's coming out, because you never know games like that they'll be amped and ready for it. It's going to either be broken, or there's going to be not complete. Just you got to buy the DLC just to get the complete version, or you got to buy the season pass and all that other stuff. I mean, yeah, we just got to be more smarter with our wallets.
Yeah,
true.
And stand up to these companies, because hey, we have the power and we have the money.
But see, I said that if people would stop making videos talking about games are the best games ever because of either the console or whatever, they're just clicks on their videos because that's what they do for a living or whatever. If they stop doing, they'll listen and the shit won't happen. But people continually do that and hype up a game and talk about a game that they didn't even play 15 minutes and review it. We talked about this on one of the other podcasts.
Right.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit. You got to complete a game to review it. You got to, or at least get it 5 hours into the game before you review it. And say, this is just, this is just my thoughts currently. I haven't finished the game. I will come back with my final review. Anything. Do it like they played the game. They didn't do shit. You look at that. You look at their tags, okay, and they didn't 1%. What?
Yeah, they're the same people who go on Emergency podcasts almost every day.
I can't deal with that shit.
Yeah, but just here's another prime example. There's another prime example of Princess, like other than No Man's Sky. Go back to February when Street Fighter V came out. That was really
when they fucked it up. Yeah, they did fuck it up in the beginning.
Yeah, because there was no story mode.
You didn't have to pay for it though. They did patch it and they did give you shit, but I didn't pay for it, which was the good thing about it.
Yeah, because the real reason why they released it unbroken and not finished, because they're trying to get ready for those tournaments. Yeah, and that's all.
See, that's why. Yeah, that's the other thing. When they do those fighting games like Street Fighter and shit, they do it because they want the tournaments. They want to release it for the tournaments. But they got to realize, okay, you can release it for the tournament, then just get your ass working on it earlier. Right. Something out that's not right. Or put somebody else on the project to help you out. If the tournament is that important to you. All right, I'm going to move on to the last subject. So get going, and because we're gonna be playing some games soon. All right.
Right.
Last one is, and I went on a box on this one because I just think it's funny, and I thought you guys would have a kick out of it, and I just want to hear your thoughts. Now, y'all know the corporate slaves will be happening on YouTube very soon. Talk about it. Now, I had people DM me on Twitter asking me what my opinion is on it. And to be honest, I really don't give a shit about it, okay? Because I stay away from all that beef on the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And I don't pick plastic and shit over nothing. I play games, okay? I really don't have the time to just, start shit with people like people do. Anything I do is just in response, and it's a one-time response, and that's it. It's done. Okay. For people familiar with the Corporate Slave Awards, what are your thoughts? I just had to throw this in.
You still doing that? I
They
forgot all about that.
I don't have thoughts about it at all.
I mean, I don't
You
pay
know
no
what? You know what?
attention.
Personally, I don't pay attention to that kind of stuff. I just stay in my lane. I play my games. You know,
Exactly.
that's what
I just actually put this as a
I don't.
subject
I don't
for us to
have
talk
time.
about just for
I
shits
just
and
don't have.
giggles.
Yeah, I was just saying that I don't have time going back and forth with a lot of these dudes. Because a lot of them make videos about me. They even make videos about you, Nancy. But I don't
Lots.
care. I just keep pushing. I play my games. I say how I feel. I bring the motherfucking facts, and that's it. Period.
Well, to the people that be, to the people that be making the corporate slave wars, they're actually the real corporate slaves because they're worrying about what the next person is doing or what the next person is talking about. My thing is this: why make a corporate
Hey,
slave
shots fired.
wars? No, it's shot. It's not. It's not just shots fired. It's gunshots fired,
But
shotgun
they're
shots,
facts.
huh?
It's
Shots fired.
facts.
Yeah, I'm shooting. I'm shooting all types of ammunition, but it's the truth. So, um, the ones that been making the corporate slave wars is actually the true corporate slaves because if nobody's not mentioning them or not talking about them, they talking about somebody else. That let you know they want somebody to talk about them so they can keep going on and make the back and forth go. So that's why at the end of the day, I wouldn't even worry about that. The
Yep.
corporate
That's why.
slave wars
Trying to get
is
those
And we're
D's.
asking
irrelevant
me,
to even
listen,
be
I'm
discussed.
not
You know what I
body.
mean?
Why make them relevant? Why put somebody in there and make them relevant?
I say it like this: if they put somebody's name in it, at least they're making them relevant by putting their name in their mouth because they like to have somebody's name in their mouth and they can't stop and just play games. So they're just gonna have another
Most of
person's
these,
name in their mouth.
Kano, most of these guys
Games.
will be
They
talking
don't even
shit
play
about
games.
everybody. I was gonna say, Kano, everybody who makes these award shows or all those dudes or whoever they are, right, who makes these award shows talking about other grown men. When you look at
That's
these
because they're
guys,
too
and
old. They're too
but
old for
when you
that.
yeah, but
They're
when
too
you
old
look
for that, man.
yeah, but
They're
when
too
you
old
look
for
at
that.
that, no, but look when you look at these motherfuckers and their gamer score, it's fucking trash, man. They only have like 1,000, 2,000 gamer score, man. They don't play no fucking
I know.
games, man. They just talk about men.
Right.
And that's the shit. I just find
That's
that
because
weird, man. That's just weird to me,
That's
bro.
because one of them loves pulling other dudes tube steak. Another one is probably just on some gay social media sites right now, looking for other dudes. That's possible. That's what's going on right now. So it's just like if they worried about other men, that lets you know they got some homo ways about them. You feel me?
I don't know.
So
I don't know.
why
I don't know. I don't know about you, but ain't that like stalking other dudes? I look at that as stalking, man.
that's stalking, and that's them being homos. That's them. All they gotta do is just come out the closet. That's all they gotta do is come out the closet, and we'll understand.
Right.
No, if
Plain
they
simple.
if they're
I
homosexual,
know.
power to them, man. Like I ain't got nothing against them,
Yeah,
man.
but
Like more power to you
that's
if you're
fine. But
homosexual. But me,
why
I'm
do you gotta
good,
stalk
man.
somebody still? Stalk them. I don't care if you're homosexual, but you don't still have to stalk other people. Fine. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
attention whorism. It's a thing, Titanfall.
That's normal.
It's called attention whorism. It's
Yeah.
all it is.
No,
Oh,
but they go out their way searching the man's name and his information, and they look for his family pictures and shit like that, man. That's the shit I find weird, man.
right.
And they be putting it next to porn and all that kind of shit, man. I don't know which weirdo will go out look for a picture of a dick so they can put your picture
Oh
next to it,
shit.
man. That's what
A
they
lot
do,
of them.
man.
The
You got a
homos.
lot of
They-
weirdos out there, man.
They gotta be homo if they're looking for dick pics, man.
Yeah, they are.
It's
Hey,
true.
fellas.
That's true.
Hey, fellas, listen here, man. I was gonna go to bed because I had to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and go to work. So
All right, listen. Give us 2 more minutes. We're at, well, I'm gonna wrap it up because that was the last subject.
okay.
I want you to do your outros. Listen, we're gonna wrap this up because it's going on longer than I thought. Okay.
Right.
Thank you to my brother IronWolf for coming in here and joining us. Okay. I know he's done with YouTube, but in closing, I just want to let everybody know that at least I still get to talk to my brother Xbox Live and play games with him. Sorry, y'all. You lose out, but I got him. And anyway, but I am gonna miss a direct show. I ain't gonna lie, cause that shit used to make me laugh. You guys brought the motherfucking facts and the truth, but you also made me laugh, and you made other people laugh. And I know y'all gonna be missed. Okay, it is sad, but I understand why YouTube, and I'm cool with that. Okay,
Yeah.
say my piece to Resurrection because He also left YouTube, and I'm sorry to see you go, brother. But you got, you got to do what you got to do for you. I'm glad I got to be on a podcast and destroy somebody's ass there for you. The last ones you did, it made me feel good. So what we're gonna do real quick, then we're gonna wrap this up. I want everybody to do the outros.
Yeah.
So, but this one gets to go to my brother IronWolf first. He gets to go first because this is for him tonight.
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at I am IronWolf. You could add me on Xbox Live at Supersonic Wolf. Now the wolf is with a 0, not an O. And don't subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'm done with this shit. But do subscribe to everybody who's on DirectX, Kaleidoscope, J Long, Ghost Rider 730. Even subscribe to everybody on this panel and Nancy herself. She has great content. Just want to thank everybody who supported me during the time I was on YouTube, man. But yeah, I'll always play games with you. I'm always open to that, and just talk games. Period, man. And that's all I have to say, man. It's been an honor as always, Nancy, to do a podcast with you, and I just want to say thank you.
It's always an honor. Oh, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome.
Yeah.
All right, HP, you want to go?
Yeah, I'll go. So, thanks for watching. You can find me on Twitter, PSN, or Xbox Live at HP North. Subscribe to Princess. Subscribe to everyone on the channel. Follow everyone on the panel. Sorry. That's pretty much all I have to say. And thanks for letting me be on here.
You're welcome. You're always welcome. And feel better, HP. Tuck, you go, because I know you got to take your butt to bed.
Hello, hey everybody. This is DJ Tuck Master 785, the Pony Killer, original. The ponies know how I feel about them, so you can. I'm working on putting me up a new intro up on my YouTube channel. Bear with me. It's gonna be classic. It's gonna be fantastic whenever Kano just start teaching me how to do everything else. So, that's really basically about it. So, but Kano, what I do, I'll give you a call tomorrow, okay?
For sure.
Okay, and then everybody, good night. And
you have a good night.
And IronWolf.
Good.
And IronWolf, I hate to see you go, but I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Yeah.
I know. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Who wants to go next? I got the main ones. One had to go to bed, and one was my honored guest. So, who wants to go next?
Oh, I'll go. Hey, what's happening? Sinister here, and I got to say, IronWolf, it's a pleasure to meet you, sir. Even though it's the final time on YouTube, but I enjoyed the content that you put up there, and you'll be missed. But of course, hope to see you on Twitter or Xbox Live. And as for everyone, you can follow me on my channel, Sinister Tar Heel. I'm also on PSN, Xbox Live, and like I said, support these guys on the panel, and of course our host, TitanFallPrincess. And I'm out.
Appreciate that.
I'll go next.
Okay.
I'll go next. Make sure y'all can hear me clearly.
Yeah.
IronWolf, pleasure. I know I talked to you numerous times. You know what I'm saying? Cool. You cool? Yeah. Y'all go. Thank y'all for tuning in for another great addition to the podcast. Unfortunately, I most likely might not be here next week due to I might be dealing with some stuff. But yeah, man. Y'all go check out intramediagaming.com. Yeah, if y'all need a banner, if y'all need any social media banners or whatever, hit me up, man. Reasonable price. You know what I'm saying? I you know what I'm saying? I do the artwork. You feel me? And let's keep it gaming and let's keep it positive. Forget what the haters say. You dig what I'm saying? And subscribe to all of our channels.
Bex, you still there?
No, he left a while ago.
I haven't heard from you. I think Bex fell asleep.
Yeah.
Left. You know where to find him at. No, this is yeah. This is going. It must have went. Thank you once again for joining the Irish podcast. I appreciate it, and you all have a good time. And see me next Saturday at 7 o'clock. All right. Peace out.
Peace out.